Left off yesterday with Pam Bondi, who was on the hot seat while we were on the air. And it didn't get any nicer for her after we went off the air, but she handled herself so beautifully. I mean, like a pro. It's very hard to shake a seasoned lawyer with your purported tough cross-examination. A lot of these lawmakers on Capitol Hill are, in fact, lawyers. Most of the ones who were questioning yesterday didn't seem like they were. I'll put it that way. And she just, like a boss, was in there. I was very impressed by her.
Yeah, I'm not impressed right now. You fast forward from this conversation with Anna Kasparian and Megyn Kelly, and Pam Bondi is looking like a complete clown. There were some files from involving a guy named Jeffrey that she didn't do a very good job, Pam Bondi, in releasing, let's just say. Megyn Kelly on the Megyn Kelly show here is going to defend Pam Bondi, and now we know things are looking bleak. We'll see what happens. Today is March 3rd. They could do something crazy and save themselves. But let's see where Anna Kasparian is here. The interesting part about this is Anna Kasparian of the Young Turks versus Megyn Kelly on the Megyn Kelly show.
I've known her for a long time, but she was at her best. And here are a couple of examples. Here she is with Senator Alex Padilla of California, Democrat, holding her ground in SOT 1.
Senator, you were speaking. May I speak? You cut me off when I was speaking.
When I ask you the next question, you can speak, and I hope you answer, Ms. Bondi.
Well, I'd like to answer the previous one, Senator.
When we met yesterday,
you pointed your finger at me and said you were speaking.
You did not seem to be familiar.
Let me answer my question. I'm not going to be bullied by you, Senator.
That was good. Okay, just started setting the ground rules like I'm here and I'm not a pushover. Here's the second one.
Not impressed.
Same two. Watch. Same two people.
Give an opportunity to study overnight. So can you tell me in this committee what the citizenship clause of the 14th Amendment says?
Senator, I'm here to answer your questions. I'm not here to do your homework and study for you. If I am confirmed as Attorney General...
You're the one asking for a confirmation vote,
you cut me off. Can I please finish?
What does the 14th Amendment say?
Senator, the 14th Amendment, we all know, addresses birthright citizenship. I've been a state prosecutor. I've been a state AG. I look forward to, even given your remarks today, working with you and the people of California if I am confirmed as the 87th Attorney General of the United States of America. I didn't take your homework assignment. I'm sorry. I was preparing for today.
I do agree with her on that one, that this gotcha moment, like you're supposed to have the 14th Amendment memorized. And like if you did have it memorized, like that was supposed to mean anything. Remember Amy Coney Barrett she didn't have any notes during her confirmation, and she actually forgot some stuff, but she did well overall because she just spoke in generalities, and she's been terrible on the bench. So no, I don't really care about that. Pam Bondi's a weird one. She's 59 years old, and she kind of looks like she's, 49. But let's get back to Megyn Kelly, Anna Kasparian. What are they going to say about this?
Kevin, I don't know how you do better than that.
One of the things that Bondi, I think, benefited from in particular is that there's this inside the bubble, and a lot of it's from inside the Beltway, but there's this inside the bubble sort of assessment of anybody who's a Trump supporter and any of Trump's nominees that so many of these Democratic senators just bought into. And they didn't really do, or I think do their due diligence or really sort of get as good an assessment as they should have about the long and lengthy resume of accomplishment and the long and lengthy resume of and the history that they have as elected officials. And that, Pam Bondi, having been an elected attorney general in Florida, which is a very, very tough place to prosper as an elected official, really has a lot of public strengths.
Yeah, she has a lot of weaknesses, too. I'm not as impressed as they were. They're easily impressed. Listen to this part here. Give the channel a like, comment, subscribe, of course. This is Aftershow Carnage. And let's get into this part of it here where they talk about women.
And they're, to your point, Anna, these women were trying to get sound bites that would be energetic or motivating or soothing in some way to their base. But
to make headlines, too.
Womankind suffers when they behave like the hysterical 50s housewives who men would rush to drug up when they behave that way. Okay, wait.
Gosh.
Let's move on because I want to play you another soundbite. Where did it go? Number 4. This is Adam Schiff and Pam Bondi.
You have the independence to say that. You have the gravitas, the stature, the intestinal fortitude to say, Donald Trump, you lost the 2020 election. Can you tell us that here today?
Senator, what I can tell you is I will never play politics. You're trying to engage me in a gotcha. I
No,
won't
I'm just
do it.
asking a simple
I
question.
won't play
If you can
politics
speak truth
with any
to
ongoing
power. So let me ask you
investigation,
another.
like you did
let me-
leaking your
let me ask
colleague
you
Devin Nunes's
if-
memo.
if-
Oh,
All right, Anna, what I see there
I mean,
is
yeah, go ahead.
a page out of the Kayleigh McEnany book. Remember when, Trump went through all these press secretaries and he settled on Kayleigh McEnany, who was young, like a sort of an ingenue, recently out of Harvard Law and had spent some time at CNN. And she got up there and turned the tables inside that press briefing room where she would attack the press. And Republicans hate the press. So it was absolutely risk-free for her. And it worked. It worked really well. Trump loved it. Republicans enjoyed it. People started watching the briefings again. I'm seeing this pattern now with Bondi, a little bit with Pete. They've been nice to Marco Rubio, but this is an effective tactic that most importantly, I think, the boss enjoys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm sure if Trump was watching, he absolutely loved the way she handled the confirmation hearing yesterday. But I will say this. Look, I think she did a good job in terms of optics for sure. I wish that the Senate confirmation hearings were less about the optics and politics and more about the records of these individuals. And so I would have preferred that she just said Biden won the 2020 election. That way it would take the one and only question away from the Democrats. Well, she said
didn't say he
Biden
won.
is the
she
president.
said he's president. Yeah.
Exactly. And so that allowed for the Democrats to continue asking the same boring question over and over and over and over again. And I would have loved for them to delve into her record in Florida, right? I want to learn more about her. I'm sure the American people want to learn more about her. But honestly, at this point, the Democratic Party has one speed and one speed only. And I'm sure it was aggravating for her as well to be asked the exact same question over and over again.
Increased tariffs on our trade partners.
This is something that I want to see more of. I know Anna Kasparian, there's a lot of controversy. Let's forget about that for a second. She comes with a different perspective than Megyn Kelly. When you got two people who have a different perspective and they come together, you get closer, in my opinion, to a good idea. If you have a good conversation, if you're coming authentic with it, I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're a Marxist, socialist, pro-authoritarian, Christian, Muslim, tiny hat. It doesn't matter. If you're coming to the table with authentic discussion, then we can get closer to the truth. And that's why I like to see Anna Kasparian and Megyn Kelly getting together. Let me know what you think.
The next clip is ready below. Welcome to Aftershow Carnage.